Day 7, talk of a ceasefire or timeout never materializes, and the fighting rages on. Rockets continue to be fired from Gaza, and massive explosions rock Gaza City.
This is the first family we came across, barreling down the road. All they knew was that they did not dare stay at home. We left without knowing where to go, Iqaf Ribai tells us, cradling her 4-month-old. They say they could hear explosions as they fled.
This just gives you an idea of how chaotic the situation is. This is the 4th school that the family has been to now, looking for a place to stay.
Finally, they find a room. Come quickly, Iqaf calls the rest of the family as others help to clear space. She's exhausted and stunned. The children arrive talking breathlessly about seeing a ball of fire outside.
We're less than a minute away from the school, and while we were standing in there, we actually felt the windows of the building there shaking from an explosion, and it seems that this was the target.
Little reassurance for those that fled to stay safe.
Well, there's a lot of finger pointing going on in every direction. If you speak to Egyptian officials here, they say it's the Israelis who postponed the announcement of a ceasefire. If you speak to the Israelis, they say that it's essentially Hamas's demand that the blockade on Gaza be lifted that has slowed things down. So mixed messages from all different parties involved. But the one thing that is clear is that Secretary Clinton is coming here with a very strong message that this ceasefire needs to get squared away as soon as possible.
The goal must be a durable outcome that promotes regional stability and advances the security and legitimate aspirations of Israelis and Palestinians alike.
What would a ceasefire look like? What would be the elements that both sides would want to see included?
Okay, so you're dealing with a trust but verify atmosphere there, where the trust is very low and the ability to verify is pretty difficult. So it's not going to be if you stop shooting, we'll stop shooting. It's got to have a third party built into that. Could that be Qatar? Could that be Turkey? The most likely player there would be Egypt. They've got a relationship with Israel, which is being tested now. They've got a strong relationship with Hamas. So that might mean putting Egyptian monitors in on the idea that those long-range rockets that Hamas got from Iran would be removed, that no further shipments would come in, and that there would be no shooting there. So that would put Egypt in a pretty interesting position.
Isn't this a big test, John, for President Morsi, considering the new government there is a Muslim Brotherhood, and he leads a Muslim Brotherhood?
And they created Hamas.
Right.
So when you look at them as the monitor, and that's the trust but verify, who do we really trust here? You know, Israel has a long-standing relationship with Egypt, but not with this government. So that would be a big test for Morsi, the Morsi government, and the Muslim Brotherhood as a broker, as a legitimate broker in the region. And I think there's some hope that could come together, but also at the same time a lot of discomfort with it.